we just got into Juneau. Juneau, however you want to say it. I don't know. This is it from the ship. There's a Mount Roberts tram. I overheard some kids, like 6-year-olds on the boat, talking about how apparently Bigfoot lives up there. So we're going to go searching for Bigfoot and see how that turns out. We might be successful. I don't know. But yeah, you got the Carnival Spirit right over there, and then the mountains with the snow. We got more mountains over here. It's basically the whole city right here. There's apparently around 31,000 people that live here. And we will walk across to the other side of the bay, show you that, so you can see the rest of the city. Oh, the Norwegian Spirit's leaving. And here's the other side of the bay of it. The airport is over there somewhere. Not real sure where over there, but it's over there. Hello. You got a seaplane. But yeah, that's Juneau. I'll tune back in with the rest of the video after we find Bigfoot, I guess. So we're back on the ground after going up the tram. That's where we went, all the way up there. I guess you heard everything up there. There were these two kids up there arguing over who was going to find Bigfoot first. So that was an adventure. Maybe they find him. Never know. But you got the Alaska Shirt Company over here. It's basically like a chain store in all Alaska. They have really cheap shirts. They're like $5 and $10. They're really cheap. But if you're on a cruise, this one's the busiest one. They have these in Skagway and every port I've seen on that in Alaska at least. So, and then over here, you got the Tracy Seafood Place. King Crab Shack, that's what it's called. It's, from what I hear, it's really good. It can be pretty expensive. But I heard there's a combo deal there for like $58. You get some of everything. I heard it's really good though. Definitely worth checking out. I might go there tonight. Yeah, this is Juneau. This is like the shopping area. It's a pretty small city. You got your normal diamond stores and all of your tourist traps. Then there's the tram entrance. This is where all the buses leave for the excursions. But yeah, there's not too much going on out here in terms of shopping. But yeah, it's a pretty small city. I've heard in the off-season from cruises, there'll be bears just like wandering around the street here. Like it's a normal thing. And it's not weird, I guess. Yeah, you get some good views here. That was a big, I guess that was a bunch of clouds that moved if it was raining. So yeah, here's Juneau. It's a relatively small place. You got the ships right behind you, across from the city. So yeah, if you're in Juneau, it's a fun port. I like going up to Mount Roberts. It's a cheap excursion to do if you don't want to pay a bunch of money to do the other stuff, because like whale watching is like $300 and dog sledding is like $700. So it's pretty expensive to do stuff here. But they are cool things you can do. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I think we are in Skagway tomorrow, which is probably my favorite Alaska port. But yeah, hit that subscribe if you haven't. Thanks, everyone.
To the Shawhead. Shawhead is a Tlingit word for the mountain house. We are ascending 1,800 feet above sea level on the only aerial tramway here in southeast Alaska. Gold Bell Tramway is owned and operated by Gold Bell Inc., which is a local Alaska Native corporation. We were built on August 10th, 1996. We will be passing through an Alaska temperate rainforest, which averages 90 inches of rain and 100 inches of snow per year. Some of the trees you may notice are the western hemlock, the Sitka spruce, and red oak. The Sitka spruce gets its name from a Tlingit island called Shiatakaha. It has since been changed to Baranof. It has small, sharp pines, but it is the largest spruce in the world. So critically, it's the state tree of Alaska. The western hemlock are similar looking trees with the droopy top. Tlingit people found this wood handy for making utensils and cooking. The red alder are the green leafy trees. Its uses include smoking salmon. After the summer harvest, much of the food was preserved and stored. As we venture down to the Sky Bridge, we have Gold Belt Tram. This is truly one of Juneau's finest gift shops. It features a gallery of genuine artifacts, so go on in and admire the quality work. Or at times to visit with a local carver who does much of his work right there in the gallery. And while at Gold Belt Tram, you can pick up your souvenirs or a variety of other Juneau mementos. The Timberline Bar and Grill overlooks a beautiful view of the Gastineau Channel and the Inside Passage. You can enjoy tasty Alaska seafood featuring halibut and crab, as well as a large variety of beverages. Next to the restaurant, we have the Chill Cat Theater with a complimentary film called Seeing Daylight. It's an award-winning documentary based on the Tlingit culture here in southeast Alaska, and it features many local natives. It plays at the top and the bottom of the hour. It runs about 18 minutes. We have a tram car running every 5 to 10 minutes, so if you end up missing one, don't worry. It's a short wait. Once we reach the top, we will be unloading onto the Sky Bridge. The Sky Bridge has windows all the way around for you to enjoy the beautiful view. All that we ask is that you please don't put any of your valuable items outside of those windows, because if they drop, they're gone.
And the one thing he didn't mention on his talk there, folks, is when you go down the Sky Bridge on the double...
So we are up on Mount Roberts. We took the tram up here. It's 1,800 feet in the air. When you walk in, you go through this cool little thingamajigger from where the tram lets off. You get really good views up here. And there are eagles in these trees like crazy. I only saw one today because it's raining, so I guess they're not many out. But I only saw one, but normally there's like hundreds of them. I've been up here a few times. So when you get off, you walk in, you get to the gift shop. There's a restaurant up here. There's a movie theater. And before you get to the trails. So we'll walk through here and then we'll get to the trails. So here's the building that you exit to get to the trails. And then if you turn immediately right, where I am now, you get to this cool, nice view thing. And it's great views up here. You can see there's the Radiance of the Seas, the Carnival Spirit, the Norwegian Spirit's back there. There's a Silver Sea ship up there, and then the Ovation is the ship I'm on, and it's behind it. You can't really see it because of the trees. But yeah, this is really, really nice views. See the mountains with the snow. And it costs $45 for a round trip ticket up here. It goes up every year. Last year it was $25 when I came, and then in 2019 it was $15. So they're slowly increasing the prices, but you can stay up here as long as you want. The last tram for us is at 9 p.m. tonight, and it is currently like 1 p.m. So yeah, really good views, and you don't need to pre-book this. There's tickets for sale. It's the same price whether you pre-book it or not. But really good views up here. And they got a bald eagle up here too, which is like, it's injured, so they kind of take care of it. It can't fly. So we'll go look at the trails. So it's about a 2-minute tram ride to come up here, approximately. And that's where the eagle is, but they're only here Monday through Friday, apparently. I think that's where the eagle is. I don't know. They're only here Monday through Friday, so we're not going to get to see it because it's a Sunday, unfortunately. Last year, the eagle wasn't here at all because of COVID. They didn't bring it out because they were working on her facility. So it's mud season. This sounds fun. You get good views. There's like lakes and rivers and streams up here. Some wildlife too. I've seen a couple bears before up here. And I can spend all day up here. It is a hike. It is very hilly, as you can see. So if you have a problem walking, I wouldn't suggest coming up here. And cell phone service is pretty good up here too. So, and there's multiple trails you can take, all different views. I just kind of wander around. They all lead back to the main area. And yeah, it's really slippery up here. It is raining. It's Alaska. It rains nonstop. It's about 50 degrees. And even if you're not wearing a big coat, you might want to bring one up here because it can be very windy up here. So it feels way colder than it does like at land level. There's some really good spots up here you can see, like really good ones. But yeah, Juneau's got an estimated population around 31,000. It's the capital of Alaska. There's a lot to do up here. But I mean, look at this. This video doesn't do it justice for how pretty it is up here. And there's wildlife. There's eagles all around here. Bears. All sorts of good stuff. And it is a hike. Apparently it's mud season. I normally go at the end of the year to Alaska. So I've never had to deal with the mud season before. It's normally a lot cheaper to go at the end of the year. So that's why I normally come at the end of the season, which is end of September. And all this will be shut down then. I don't know if the tram operates, but the cruise ships won't come here anymore. And Juneau does have an airport. It's a very small airport, but it does have one though. But yeah, this is nice up here. A broken step, that's good, I guess. But yeah, if you don't have an excursion plan for Juneau when you come here, or Juneau, however you say, I've heard it pronounced both ways, you can just come do this. It's $45 a person. Children, I think, are 30. I think that's what they said. But it seems like the rates change quite often, so it might be different when you come up here. That's what it is today. And the one thing with Alaska cruises, it's different than Caribbean cruises. Excursions are very, very expensive. They're really cool, but expensive though. But I mean, look at this view. You can't beat this. So we're back. We're not at the top yet, but we're close. But look at this view. Snow up there. It's gorgeous. So we're over here on the side of Mount Roberts, and this giant fog just came in. This is crazy. You can barely see some of the ships down there. Normally this is an outstanding view because you can see all the houses across the whatever, a bay, harbor, whatever that is. I don't know. But yeah, this just came out of nowhere. You can't really see much at all. Like, you can't even see that ship. You can barely see. I think that was the Carnival ship right there. I think that was a Carnival Spirit. No, that's Radiance of the Sea straight ahead. Yeah, you can barely make it out. So this is crazy. I've never seen this much fog up here. I don't know, maybe a storm is coming. I don't know. But yeah, it's very foggy. And what you're seeing in the camera is actually like what it looks like. It's incredibly foggy up here right now. Yeah, Mount Roberts, it goes up quite a ways if you want to go on the way up here. It's a nice thing to do. I would not recommend taking kids that like complain about hiking, because it's not a hard hike if you hike a lot, but there's not handrails or anything like that, and a kid could definitely run off to the woods. Like there's a pathway that looks like that goes through, and it's rocky, but there's no like handrails, or if a kid wanted to run off into the woods, they could run off. So